Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Last Week with Deke. I know we took last week off because of Memorial Day. Had a couple things going on, so we missed that week. We are back, still at my apartment, still trying things out a little bit. We're going to figure out kind of what's the best way to do it and go from there. Really excited to be doing this again, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let's just get right into it. Last Week with Deke. First thing I want to talk about, obviously, Cavs Warriors NBA Finals. Can we talk about the J.R. Smith play? I don't know if you saw it, but basically, the Cavs had they had George Hill on the free throw line. They just had to make both of them, and they were up by a point with like 4 or 5 seconds left against the Golden State Warriors. Hill made one, missed the other. JR out-rebounded Kevin Durant, which was ridiculous in itself, and then dribbled the ball back to the halfway court line. Didn't pass to anyone until he passed back to Hill with a second left, who missed his shot. Insane. JR had to have forgot. He thought they were up, had to forget the score. There's actually good conspiracy theory going around that I think is hilarious, that JR was going on a fast break the other way. I don't honestly know what would be funnier, in my opinion. JR going down the court by himself, thinking that he's about to win the Cavs game 1, and LeBron coming up behind him and doing a clapback snap block. Or if JaVale McGee or Swaggy P would have fouled JR, thinking they were down 2. That might have been a little more poetic justice. All right, next thing I want to talk about is staying in the NBA. The 76ers burner account thing with Colangelo, their general manager. Just to put it in perspective how ridiculous this really is, Kevin Durant came out a few years ago and he had burner accounts where he would go and defend himself through fake accounts on Twitter. What? Dude, if you don't have enough friends, just put your friends out there. Are you kidding me? Anyways, so this GM had 6 accounts, fake Twitter accounts he made and put under his wife's email, and would just go out there and say things that a GM shouldn't say about how Embiid's not trying and the team this and that. Dude, you're the general manager of an NBA franchise, and your time is best spent talking crap about your own team through fake Twitter accounts. Dude, that is so pathetic. That is so bad. And I'm telling you right now, if they're under my wife's name or something, I'm being like, honey, you like the lifestyle we got, right? You're going to have to take the fall on this one. Like, sorry, dagger to the heart, because guess what? Colangelo, if this is him, which it is, but if he just admits to it, oh my Lord, my man is done in the NBA. He will not get another GM job. He's trying to save his face, and it's, yikes, going the wrong direction. That is so just utterly embarrassing for a franchise to have some guy that they named like our general manager out there who taught him to use Twitter, first off. Second off, he's out there burning his own team. Like, bro, come on. Next thing I want to talk about, we do have the Stanley Cup playoffs going on right now, which is super dope. What is not super dope is that Ovechkin is up. I'm not going to say the Capitals. Ovechkin is up 2-1 against the Golden Knights. It's been a really good series so far. We all thought that coming out strong it was going to be good because of the way the game 1 played out and the Golden Knights winning that. Also, their introduction ceremony was dope. Like, I don't understand why more hockey teams don't do that. I mean, obviously, it's their first year, and they're trying to hype up. They got a dude out there in a full suit screaming with it, and he cut a jet in half. Did you see? Like, they made the ice, a jet on the ice, and he cut it in half. That was dope. Anyways, they're down 2-1 right now. I still think Vegas is going to win it. The first expansion team to go and do that would be insane. I'd love for Flower to go back to back to back. I think that'll be really, really cool. Hindsight 2020, it's not the Pens, so it's a little hard to root, but still going with Vegas Golden Knights. Next thing, just happened today, obviously. Bryson Rochambeau, I call him because he's funny. He's the guy that wears the Coug cap that looks kind of like Bruce Arians. He won the Memorial tournament presented by Nationwide. He actually had a playoff against Byung Hun An. I'm so sorry that I butchered that. Our pre-production meeting didn't go over too well. But anyway, so he did really well. He ended up shooting 15 under on the whole tournament. The big reason I want to talk about it, though, is that you get big names up there. Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas finished well, but then you have Tiger, who had some back injury. Now, he banged an eagle shot. That was one of the most impressive shots I've seen from Tiger in a while, but the back injury gives me a lot of worries. That's the big injury that's been keeping him kind of out of what he wants to be and being Tiger again. So it's been a little frustrating. But I think leading up there, he's been playing really well. I think he'll take some time off. I like Bryson DeChambeau. I think he's really good. But it would have been nice to see Tiger finish higher than 23rd in the tournament. I mean, pretty much at this point, when we watch golf tournaments, we're just going to see where Tiger lands. And I think it's promising. Johnny Manziel finally started his game for the Hamilton Tiger Cats in the CFL. I'm not going to get too much into the game. They were getting smacked when they put Manziel in. It was kind of like a trial thing, and I understand that completely. They were playing Ontario, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but Ontario, I believe. And a lot of the players, he said, were coming after him and talking smack to him. And his response, I thought, was something that we can all take and say, wow, he's grown up a little bit. His response was, my name's in the papers. I'm not going to talk to these guys that talk smack. He's like, I'm not afraid of anybody. Yeah, if you want to come up and talk smack to me or hit me hard or whatever. I guess he tried to pick someone up in a pile and the guy swiped his hand away. Johnny was basically like, look, I know who I am and I know that I have this presence. My name means something and I'm not going to let that affect the way I play or the way that I treat these guys. Good luck to Johnny out there, man. I can honestly say probably every sports fan wants him to succeed. Yeah, there were good jokes and it was funny how the Browns ruin everything. I would like to see him even if this is the CFL. I just want to see Johnny Manziel succeed. So shout out to Hamilton Tiger Cats. They don't do that. I'm just like round cat. The other thing is we do have the World Cup coming up. And, oh my gosh, I can't wait. And despite the fact the United States isn't in it, it's very frustrating. We do got some really promising rosters. Neymar's back, fully healthy, and he scored an absolute banger this morning, Sunday, obviously. But one of the promising, I'm really excited to see this France team. France is young. Their average age is like 24. It's insane. The future of France is in good hands. Spain and Germany, obviously going to be some big ones. And my dark horse team I was talking to Greg about is definitely going to be Croatia. When you have guys like Luka Modric and Rakitic literally in the middle of the field together, good things can happen here, man. But the reason I'm bringing it up here is we are going to do a couple covers for the World Cup just because that's my sport. Have some fun with it. So, guys, please, let me know what your team is or who you're going to be following, especially with the United States out of it. Don't be embarrassed to still wear your United States jersey. Pulisic, we're going to do it someday. All right, guys, hey, thanks much for tuning in, checking it out. That was last week with Deke. I know, like I said, we're doing it in my apartment, trying some things. This seemed to be the easiest way to get out to you this week and guarantee that I don't miss a week again. As I got yelled at by Greg on Thursday. It was not a very good. He was very upset with me. So, but guys, hey, thoughts from the bench. Website, we got blogs, we got content that come out every week. We have Two Beers Deep, the weekly podcast that is released on Thursdays now, guys. So, or on Fridays, excuse me. So it's not the Tuesday release it used to be. We have the draft day portion coming out. A lot of things coming out that's very cool, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, review. If you want to be a part of it, hit us up. We also lots of events, t-shirts, clothing, sweatshirts. Hit me up. I mean, the people that have been buying them now are obviously friends and family, so let me know if you're interested, and I'll give you some of the promo code and everything we could. Shout out to Our Point Apparel for all that, Ryan Votash's company. Coffee mugs are out now, which is funny because I'm going to get one of those soon. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Last week with Deke.